What will banks not tell you about business credit? What are these banks not telling you? What are people not telling you? There's a lot you need to know, and I'm going to give you what I know. And then if there's more questions that you have, make sure you comment in the comment section, and I'll answer your questions as well. Okay, so first of all, business credit is completely separate than personal credit. The personal credit goes off Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, right? And it goes off things like payment history, new inquiries, length of credit, utilization, all of that good jazz, right? And then there's another one in there. I just can't remember because I'm getting old. But I made a video about it, so you can check that out. Basically, with business credit, the only thing that they care about is, are you making your payments on time? They don't care about utilization. They don't care about length of credit, okay? They literally care about, are you making your payments on time, okay? And with the personal credit, they have a FICO score. But with the business credit, they have something called a Paydex Score. I know it sounds really confusing. I'm going to break this thing down and how you can do it. Okay. So Paydex Score, it goes from a 0 to a 100. Okay. And anything 80 and above, you're going to get approved for a lot of lending. Okay. Now, how do you build your Paydex Score? Well, you need two things. You need an EIN number, which is like a social security number for your business. And you need a DUNS number, and that's from Dun & Bradstreet, okay? Those two numbers are what you're going to put on when you're applying for credit. And let me also throw in this caveat here too, because a lot of people don't realize this, and they think that if they're putting their personal social to apply for credit, listen, if you ever, hear me out, if you ever have to use your social security to secure funding for your business, it's not true business credit, okay? Any true business credit is going to use your Paydex score, okay? I mean, any true business credit is going to use your tax ID number to apply for the credit, and that's what you're going to be approved on, is from your tax ID, okay? So there's a lot of people out there saying, I can get you $150,000 to $250,000 in business credit, right? You're going to use your social to get that. If your business fails, it's on you. Period. End of story. Okay. Anytime you put your social on the credit report or on your credit application, you're liable for that debt. Okay. Because basically you're co-signing on behalf of the business. Okay. So any true credit is not going to require your social security. Now, it's very hard to build business credit. I'll be completely honest with you. It's a time process. It doesn't happen overnight. With business credit, I get this question a lot. Can I buy trade lines to help accelerate this? No, you can't. Okay. You can't. You don't want to do it. You don't want to play that game. You could try it on. It's even dying in the personal world, especially with the fintechs and Plaid and all that. Like the trade line game is going away. And I know a lot of people that are going to hate on me in this video for saying that and being real with people. But guys, don't buy trade lines. Like it's useless. Like it really is. The amount that you pay for trade lines, you can save a lot of money by not doing it and finding out ways that you can build your credit besides that, okay? But back to the story, true business credit, okay? So you got your EIN and you got your DUNS number, okay? The three credit bureaus for business is Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax Business, and Experian Business, okay? The only way that you're going to get a report from them is if you have anything reporting to them. So how do you start, okay? Well, you go through alternative lending and net 30 vendors, Quill, and there's a lot of other ones out there. I'll make a bunch of videos on there. But basically, you stack up these net 30 accounts that report to these bureaus, these business bureaus. They start reporting that, and you start getting a Paydex score. And now you have a Paydex score. And now you can start applying for different types of funding with a good Paydex score. Now, let's go back for the personal guarantee for a second, okay? When you're first starting a business, you may not even want to build business credit to start with. You may want to just jump right into business, make revenue, and build that as you go, okay? A great way to do that is to personal guarantee your business, okay? Because a lot of times you can get 5 times the credit amount. So for example, if I have a Chase credit card and it's $10,000, I may be able to get a $50,000 business credit card if I guarantee it with my personal credit, okay? Usually they do 5 times the amount on your business credit. When you're getting business credit cards, if you personal guarantee it, usually 5 times the amount, okay? Here's another thing too, guys. You don't want to just start running your credit out there. You always, before you, I'm going to make another video on this, but before you run your credit, you need to know who they're pulling from, where they're pulling from. And there's tricks to the game to be able to get a lot of accounts using very few inquiries. But here's the bottom line. You need money. You need to leverage other people's money to build your business. You don't want to use it out of your own cash. You want to keep your cash and leverage other people's money. That's what the millionaires do. That's what the billionaires do. And you want to control everything and own nothing. I mean, that's just how it works. Okay, we'll talk about that more. They don't teach financial literacy in school. My last video that I did about Biden and credit reform, you guys want to make sure that you watch that. The link is in the description below. Things are changing. You need to know it. You need to know the game, okay? But business funding, when you have true business funding, you're going to get higher limits and you're going to have double fundability. You're going to be double fundable, okay? You're going to have your personal side that you can always use. You're going to have your business side that you can always use. And that is powerful, my friends, because now you can move money around and you can leverage other people's money and you can get that business off the ground. Because, guys, businesses just don't it takes time. Most businesses take 2 years to show a profit. With online businesses, you can accelerate that quicker. Your main overhead is software and ads. You got to run ads, but you can't run ads until you know what your core market is and your core product and having clarity in what you're offering, okay? But that's the bottom line. When you go into a bank, they're going to want you to open up personal things and this and that. They're going to want you to have a savings account. That's the biggest load of garbage. They're just going to take that savings account and lend 10 times up to the month that they have it, okay? I mean, these banks are not for you. These credit bureaus are not for you. Nobody's for you. You need to know the game and you need to get ahead of the game, okay? So start build business credit today. It's not difficult. Doesn't take you a lot of money. I'm going to make some videos, like I said, teaching you what you need to have in place to build that business credit, okay? And then open up some business cards using your personal credit, okay? And start getting the money that you need for your business today. So that way you can get revenue coming in. And now we can start playing with SBA loans and we can start playing with all these other things. And sooner or later, things are going to pick up and eventually you're going to start profiting. But you need to leverage other people's money to get there. For somebody to say, well, I'm going to save up this much money and then I'm going to go into business for myself. Yeah, you're a fool because you're wasting time. And this social media market is getting more and more competitive. Like, if you're not making 10 videos on YouTube a day, you're really not going to grow on YouTube. I mean, you need to be pushing out content. But anyways, I'm done preaching. Build your personal credit. Get that good. Build your business credit. Get that good. Leverage your personal credit for your business. And then start building true business credit with your tax ID. And you're not going to have any problems ever having money that you need. You're going to be your own bank. I mean, you really can do so much here, okay? Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.